for DePaul to grab the lead. Wichita State will use a motion offense. They'll try to control the tempo here. Off the hands that time of Dwight Prelo, and it belongs to DePaul.
DePaul has to be sharp, Wayne. They rely on their quickness, and that's exactly what they've done so far. When they're able to use their quickness, they generally win. They aren't going to beat you up inside with size and strength, but they'll do it on their quickness.
Strickland gets the step. Good dish downloaded. Grundy hard off the glass. Grundy with the first 2 field goals of the game.
How many times have we said how much he creates? And he does. And those people like Grundy get themselves in a position to score.
This is Dwayne Prelo. Sasha Radunovic on the block inside. We mentioned in the open, Sasha Radunovic would be a key here. He struggled in the Missouri Valley Conference tournament down in Peoria. Grundy out high now. This is Rod Strickland. Prelo controlled the board for a moment. Grundy gets it back. Kevin Holland. Quickly, Wichita State in transition. Lou Hill. Grundy the rebound. Kevin Edwards in transition. Good move. DePaul off very sharp, scoring 8 of the first 10 points in the game.
Wayne, isn't this how you said Wichita got out of the starting game in the conference tournament also?
They started very slowly in both of those tournament games. Grundy broke up that play, and now Prelo re-intercepts for Wichita State. Griffin with a pass a little too hot to handle, but Dwight Prelo chases down. This is Dwayne Prelo. They're identical twins, Dwayne and Dwight Prelo, from Columbia, South Carolina. Dwight Prelo. Dwayne on the tap, and it wouldn't go. Holland the rebound. Eddie Fogler's team a little anxious here in the early going.
Very good comment, Wayne, because they're playing a little bit at a faster level than Eddie wants to do, and twice he's told them to settle down. They're just a step too quick, and they're not operating and executing.
No one has outrun DePaul this year. Strickland, beautiful dish to Grundy.
That's how we told you that man can dominate a basketball game. Every time he penetrates and creates, he spreads that defense, and boy, then Grundy is wide open to get those lay-ins.
Wichita State resumes offensively, trailing by 8. Almost 3 minutes gone by, first half. Good look inside to Dwight Prelo. Rod Strickland takes it across. Strickland has played so well the last 8 weeks of the season. There's the trap.
Just what we thought they might do, Wayne. Get out there and trap and make him give up the basketball.
Holland maybe a bit out of his range there. Joe Griffin in transition for Wichita. This is Lou Hill. Sasha Radunovic picked up by Holland. On the drive. Chased down by Grundy. Blue Demons in transition. Shockers get back quickly on defense. Strickland creates a shot. Prelo embraces the rebound.
Had no advantage there at all, Wayne. He won't do that very often, but he had a 3-on-1 against him that time. He should have brought the ball out or looked for the trailers, and he forced it.
4 minutes gone by, first half. Radunovic inside from Griffin. 4 points for Sasha Radunovic.
Kevin Holland's having a little trouble matching up with him, Wayne. They are about to get Stanley Grundy in foul trouble trying to guard him, so that's a little bit of a matchup in favor of Wichita State.
Andy Laux playing the wing along with Kevin Edwards. Strickland out at the point for DePaul offensively. Good look by Grundy to Strickland. See if they score the field goal. I believe the foul came before the shot.
Absolutely, Wayne, and that's a new look that Wichita State gave them. That's the first time that they went into the zone. Very good recognition, and look at the subs that are coming in now for Wichita State.
That foul on Joe Griffin was his first. That's the first foul of the game. Radunovic and Griffin leave. Gafrovich comes on. He's a freshman along with John Cooper, another freshman for Wichita State, and Steve Grayer is into the ball game as Lou Hill leads. Strickland, nice look. Edwards at the baseline. Edwards again. Kevin Edwards now with 4 points. Rutgers trailing by 6. Prelo had it tipped away from behind, and the foul committed by Terrence Green. First personal on T. Green. That is the first on DePaul.
See, DePaul may have trouble defensively against Wichita State, Wayne, because they don't allow you to pressure and contest. They simply reverse the ball, and they go the other way on you, and they set a lot of back screens, and that can really hurt you with the back doors, and then you become tentative.
Dwight Prelo double teamed, had it taken away by Grundy to Edwards. 6 points for Kevin Edwards, and DePaul again has an 8-point lead. 5 minutes gone by. First half. Gafrovich picked up by Strickland. Grayer operating, and it blocked by Grundy. 2-on-1 break. This is Strickland to Grundy.
Every time Wichita State has gone into that paint, Wayne, especially on shot selection, but I'll guarantee you that's not one shot he should have taken. He can hit from the perimeter, but he wasn't squared up. He didn't have anything going for him when he took that shot.
Strickland to Grundy. A familiar combination in the first half. Grundy now with 14. 4 minutes gone by, second half. DePaul has rebuilt an 18-point lead. Prelo on the block. Dwayne Prelo connecting. He has 6. Most impressive Blue Demons of DePaul thus far tonight. Edwards. Rebound Grundy. Oh, he just hammered it off the glass.
His second and third jumps to the basket are absolutely fantastic, Wayne. He is a very quick jumper, and boy, I'll tell you one thing, he can really go to that offensive board. But watch his second and third efforts.
25 points, 11 rebounds in the last 4 games for Stanley Grundy. He has 16 points here tonight. Lou Hill outside. Gets the step on the penetration, trying to dish off to Radunovic. Here comes DePaul in transition. That's Grundy. And once again, the tempo is getting away from Wichita State, and DePaul has built a 20-point lead, their largest of the evening.
Eddie Fulger wanted to charge on Strickland, and it may very well have been, but Strickland hit that trailer beautifully, Wayne. You just can't teach that. That's instinct right there.
Grundy's hit 9 of 11 from the field. 7 rebounds and 18 points. Radunovic losing down low. Up for grabs. That was Holland who tried to save it to the wrong side. Griffin to Hill for 3. An air ball. Grundy on the rebound. Kevin Edwards in transition to Rod Strickland. Nicely done.
Boy, I'll tell you, you're right. Right when I thought Wichita State was ready to make a move, boy, it's jumped up to 22 points again.
Joe Griffin out at the point.
DePaul staying right in the zone, Wayne. They're going to stop them from running that offense that they want and trying to get those backdoor plays with the back cuts. Look at it.
There's a steal by Edwards. His pass ahead of Teddiver Strickland, taken back by Dwight Prelo. Well, so far, Wichita State has shown no efficiency from the outside, so DePaul can afford to sit in the zone.
That's what we talked about before. It's incredible with a 46% three-point shooting team. They're not getting anything inside either.
Griffin throws it away to King. Strickland on the easy bucket.
We got to get a time now, Wayne, because it's really getting to where it's going to be a break.
Gafrovich in the lineup now for Wichita State, along with John Cooper, 2 young freshmen who have put a charge in the Wichita State lineup thus far this season, but have had very little effect here tonight.
I'll tell you, that change in the zone defense by DePaul has really been a good move, because Wichita State isn't just getting anything out of it, Wayne, and they're burning time off the clock, which is playing in DePaul's favor.
Here's the steal by Strickland. Great anticipation. He goes in against Griffin. Score the field goal. Offensive foul on Rod Strickland. 3rd personal on Strickland. 4th on DePaul in the second half.
Now, 2 things. Watch him leave his feet, number 1, and see if the defensive player is planted, Wayne. See if he's planted. Boy, I'm not sure he didn't make one last move there, and that's what Joe Meyer was upset about. But that was a very tough play to call. The 2 elements are the defensive player has to be there, and you've got to know when the offensive player leaves his feet.
Wichita Wichita State resumes offensively. Griffin out front. Gafrovich, decent outside shooter. They just aren't getting any penetration at all inside against that zone.
Nothing. They've got people that are doing a little bit of standing around. They're not getting any dribble penetration. They're not getting into the creases or the seams, and they're not getting any high percentage shots, Wayne. You're absolutely right.
Gafrovich penetrated for a moment. Now tries one from three. Laux on the rebound. Good fast break. Ball movement. Edwards finished it off.
How do you like that for being smart? Kevin Howland had that ball on the wing, and he was smart enough to get that into Edwards. They filled the other side. Perfect fast break attack.
Here comes Strickland off another steal. Beautiful feed to Grundy. Sensational feed by Strickland, who is now declared showtime. 11:45 left to go, and DePaul now leads by 30. Cooper with a three-point try. Edwards the rebound. Rod Strickland.
I'll tell you, Strickland hasn't broken a sweat. I mean, he just hasn't broken a sweat in this game yet.
He has been flashy.
Well, he's been spectacular is what he's been, Wayne. He has put on a clinic for point guards.
Andy Laux, Strickland in the corner. Feeding Grundy inside of the block. Hard off the glass again, and Grundy gets it to fall. Stanley Grundy with 22 points, so he continues his potent offensive play of late. Radunovic coming on along with Cedric Coleman. Coleman, the only senior on the Wichita State. He and Lou Hill, the only two seniors on the Wichita State team. Watch the work here by Strickland.
That's the one I was talking about. See how they fill the lanes? Got all three lanes filled, and boy, that's what makes it so tough on those defensive people. And I'll tell you, Wayne, he puts that ball in their hands exactly when they need to have it to make the shot, you know, to finish the shot.
Radunovic in the lane, had it stripped away, and a foul called. Kevin Edwards says, I'm the guilty party. Coleman is there for the rebound. Wichita State on the run. Hill for three. It's that time of the ball game. Dwayne Prelo up high, couldn't handle the rebound. T. Green in transition, had it batted right back at him. Stolen by Coleman. Lou Hill. His first field goal. I'd say that was an exclamation point.
Interesting thing, his first field goal, Wayne, he's averaging 13 points a game. And as I said, their most valuable player down the stretch and most consistent player. But DePaul's defense and their quickness just did a job.
Kevin Golden. Stanley Grundy. Good ball movement by DePaul. They'll try to work a little clock here. DePaul has been to the Sweet 16 the last 2 years, and that postseason experience really coming forth here tonight. They've been in command from the outset. Golden off the mark with that shot. Up for grabs, and Hill retrieves for Wichita State. Lou Hill on the drive was fouled out front. Had a comfortable margin at halftime of 14 points and have extended it since. Blue Demons will work a little clock. 3.5 minutes left to go. DePaul will move on to play Kansas State on Saturday. Hill reaching around picks up the foul. Lou Hill's third personal. That is 17 fouls now in Wichita. Here comes Brad Demon. Demon on a good feed to Edwards. Beautiful move. Wow, and he drew the foul.
There's the young man, Edwards, Wayne. It gives them the ingredient that they lacked for a while, especially last year, and that's the steadiness. He has been a great addition to this DePaul basketball team.
Steve Greer with 2 personal fouls now. 21 points for Kevin Edwards.
He really compliments Rod Strickland. The two of them, what a, as you said earlier, what a backcourt.
Bradley has an excellent backcourt. I made that comparison.
Right.
That's the best backcourt Wichita State has faced till tonight. Inside, Greer picks up on the deflection. Only his second field goal of the night. 2:40 left to go. Edwards Lawrence, the senior, at the point. There's Kevin Golden way outside, and Golden challenged by Greer. The foul.
So many opportunities for them on transition, strictly with their defense.
DePaul leading by 24. Cooper for three. Holman up high on the tap. Kosic trying to keep it alive, and it's taken away by Andy Laux of DePaul. 2:10 left to go. Blue Demons of DePaul in command. Got a foul coming up right here on Gafrovich. It's his first a nail biter here in the 4 games of this first day of the Midwest Regional here in South Bend. Neiman makes the move on the baseline, looking for help. Jackson, good look over to Hefner. Here's the steal by Jason Toon, and he lost it out of play. 3 seconds left to go. In Wichita, it's baseball season, and they have a fine baseball program. At DePaul, there's more basketball to be played. Davis, the final shot of the game, and a most impressive stand for the DePaul Blue Demons as Joey Meyer and company win impressively here tonight, 83-62.